Yo, what up YouTube? So I haven't done a One Piece video since I started my channel a month ago. So this is going to be a One Piece theory for me. This one is going to be having to do with the manga. So there's going to be a bunch of spoilers in it. This is my spoiler warning. So if you're not caught up, get caught up, because I was super reluctant for a long time to get caught up with the manga, and I'm so glad I did. But yeah, let's just hop on into it. I just brushed my teeth. So this IPA tastes really like gross with that minty. So I'm just gonna jump into it. I already did the spoiler warning. I think Katakuri is gonna die. Boom, there, I said it. So my reasoning behind that is, so right now we know that Big Mom is in Wano. We know that Katakuri is not in Wano. Well, we don't know, but we can just assume because he hasn't been seen on the ship or anything like that. So, which just makes sense. There's all this big commotion that just went on in Totland. You know, Luffy just went and raised hell. Everyone saw the news coup. Everyone got the papers. Blackbeard knows that Luffy just went in and raised hell. Luffy is kind of a rival to Blackbeard, even though Blackbeard might not want to admit it. Because think about it, the only two pirates out of this new era that have actually been, you know, making huge waves in the new world is Blackbeard, who has obviously made the biggest splash, and then Luffy. So even if like Luffy isn't a exact, you know, rival to him, or Luffy isn't someone that he like thinks he's like, oh, that's my rival, you know, there still is a little bit of a competitive nature between the two people. So I have a feeling, since Blackbeard has been, you know, collecting devil fruits, that he is going after, he might go after somebody who Luffy has already defeated, just to show Luffy, you beat this guy, but I killed this guy. I'm stronger than you are. I'm stronger than you will ever be, Luffy. So, like, that's, and then in thinking that, I'm like, what kind of devil fruits, or which ones would actually be useful to Blackbeard in this sense? And I mean, when you think about like big people that Luffy has defeated, Rob Lucci is always the big one that I think of whenever I think of like the fights that Luffy has had, the big ones that people know about. So I don't think that Blackbeard would go after just a regular zone fruit, because it's not as like epic as what is useful in, you know, the new world. I mean, like, just the most recent devil fruit that one of his crew members was known to have is the mythical zone fruit, the Nine Tails, and that's Catalina de Vos that has that one. So he's not going to be going after regular zone fruits. Paramecia's, on the other hand, Katakuri's is a special Paramecia that has almost the same abilities as a Logia fruit. So that would be a very interesting fruit to have in his crew, and it would be kind of like a fuck you to Luffy type thing. And so, like, I think that is kind of like something where we're going. So now that we know that he's might be going, or a devil fruit he might be going after, he knows that Totland is weakened, he knows there was a whole bunch of stuff going on, and just, you can assume that Big Mom isn't going to let someone disrespect her territory like that, so she's going to be going after Luffy. So Big Mom's not going to be there. So if he takes his crew in there, goes and wipes out the weakened defenses that are already there, kills Katakuri, takes his devil fruit, and then imagine whenever he meets up with Straw Hat, and he shows up and he's like, look at this Straw Hat, and he has one of his boys has Katakuri's fruit. And the reason I think that would be so impactful to Luffy is because at the end of the fight with Katakuri, they ended with such a like camaraderie, almost like a mutual respect for each other, that they understood, you're strong, I'm strong, you know, like we are going to fight again one day. We will be, you know, we're both going to get better. It's going to be like, you know, the typical shonen like warrior status type thing. So that would be something that would be super disrespectful to Luffy. Another thing that would just be just another straw to break the camel's back of all the stuff that Blackbeard has already done to Luffy. So it's that's my little concept that I got brewing with that one. I was trying to think of other devil fruits that he might be trying to take that would be, you know, hurtful to Luffy. I mean, he's already going after the Marimara no Mi, you know, with Sabo. There was that, all we know is that there was a fight at Baltigo between the Blackbeard pirates and the revolutionaries. So we didn't really get what happened at Baltigo. All we do know that Sabo's alive. I mean, we saw him at the Reverie. So that's not a warrior concern, but it will be very interesting to see what other devil fruits the Blackbeard pirates are trying to acquire. You know, because they just got, what's his name? The Shadow Fruit from Homeboy. I don't even care about him. And then the Invisibility Fruit. So it's like they're collecting uniquely strong fruits. And so I think that would be, I think the Katakuri way is definitely a way to go. And I honestly couldn't come up with any others off the top of my head. I bet you, though, we'll be introduced to a couple of other devil fruits that we had no idea about. But yeah, so that was the fun little video I wanted to do about this, because it's like I needed to post another One Piece thing, because like, but so far on my channel, the videos I've been getting the most like traction are my JoJo's video, and my One Piece theory. So I want to get another One Piece theory out there. I want to talk to you guys. I'll have the link in the description of my first one about if the Straw Hat wasn't meant for Luffy, and let you guys check that out. I am getting a little bit better at these videos, so and you know, practice makes perfect, right? And it still tastes like minty toothpastey stuff, but I'm trying to get more caught up on JoJo's right now, so I can do another video on like my opinion on, you know, part 3 of JoJo's. So I'm almost there. I'm almost done with it. I've powered through like a few hours. I'd say powered through. I laid in bed all day and just only wanted to watch JoJo's. So so I didn't do anything today except that. So hopefully I'll have another video up like that pretty soon. I have another top 5 video that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. It's going to be I don't want to say the title just yet, but it's coming out pretty quick. Hopefully I'll have it out, you know, midweek. But thanks for watching, guys. And this is Justice Keegan signing off.